Welcome.
Welcome to session today, and now that we've got you all sitting down, we're going to ask everybody to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Commissioner O'Grady.
Welcome. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, well, our Winter Sports Athletic State Champion recognition is one of the highlights of this season for us, and I know for all of you. And I'd like to introduce Linda Logan from the Sports Commission. Greater Columbus Sports Commission is one of our great partners. Welcome.
Yes,
today.
welcome. Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for having us. Seems like we were just here, right?
Yeah.
But we're here in April to celebrate our winter sports with wrestling and basketball, swimming and diving. We have several of our local high school state champions here with their coaches and administrators, and so very proud to host all these events on an annual basis, and of course to recognize all that Franklin County does for us on an annual basis. So I also would like to have Jackie Winden with the Ohio High School Athletic Association say a few words.
Wonderful. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you. And thank you, Linda and the Columbus Sports Commission for taking the time, as well as you all, to recognize the achievements of the student athletes for what that's brought to their communities, their school and academic career as well. So we just appreciate you taking the time to honor them here this morning. Thank you.
Thank you. Artie, how do you want to
Yeah, go ahead and
have
come
us
around
do
and I'll
it?
call them up one by one.
Great.
Okay.
We will start in the pool. Columbus School for Girls Division II girls champion in the 50-yard freestyle, Naya Funderburg.
So this is the way we do this, by the way. You get to introduce yourself, tell us your grade and all that good stuff. And if you are old enough and you know where you're going to college next year, you get to tell us that. And then coach or administrator gets to tell us about you.
Well, my name is Naya Funderburg, obviously. I'm a sophomore at Columbus School for Girls, and winning the 50 free, I still can't believe that I won it, so it's an amazing accomplishment for me.
Before you do that, do you happen to have Mr. O'Grady in class?
Yeah, he was my freshman teacher.
And who would that be?
Well, you're going to need to give him a hard time when you get back to school.
This was a really exciting year to have Naya win her first state title, hopefully one of many. She came off a little bit of an injury in August, but she got right in the pool to rehab and just worked on a lot of her weaknesses to come out on top this February, which was really exciting. A very great moment, and she was also third in the 100 fly, too.
We need a picture.
Okay, congratulations.
That is great.
You got challenged with the race.
All right. Also from Columbus School for Girls state champion in the 100-yard butterfly is Jordan Arnu Reese.
You've been here before, right?
Yeah. And here you are.
Thank you. So I'm Jordan Arno Reese, and I just feel really blessed to have this opportunity again. So it's great to be back here. So thank you to everyone who made this possible.
Great.
So Jordan defended her state title 100 fly, and I guess the theme for this year was overcoming adversity, because Jordan was sick like 3 times. Every time there was a big meet, she got sick. And then she rallied, and at states, she was second in the 200 IM, and then came back and swam a very exciting race. It was a 3-girl race, and the 100 fly came out and out-touched the other 2 girls. But it was a great state championship.
What year are you, Jordan? Congratulations.
All right, Division I from Dublin Kaufman, we have the girls' 200-yard individual medley state champion, Ellie Andrews.
Hi, I'm Ellie Andrews. I'm a sophomore, and I'm just really excited to be here. This season has been really great, and yeah, I mean, it's just a little overwhelming, but it's fun. So,
Great.
Hi, I'm Steve Von Schultz, head coach of Dublin Kaufman. I've coached this great athlete since she was 9 years old. She's had many milestones, but this was a really big event for her, one of the more exciting races at the state meet, where she came back from significantly behind to win that race, and she was also second in the 100 breaststroke.
Congratulations.
All right, next we have the Division I state champion 400-yard freestyle relay, Lexi Elkovich, Olivia Havorka, Mia Lachey, and Ava Lachey.
And they're from
New Albany.
Okay. Okay. My name's Mia Lachey. I'm a junior at New Albany. And this year, this is New Albany's first swimming Division I championship. So it was really exciting to share it with my friends and my sister.
I'm Olivia Havorka. I'm a freshman at New Albany. This was super exciting and overwhelming. I wasn't expecting it. I just swam fast, and I'm happy we accomplished it.
I'm Ava Lachey, and I'm a freshman, and I'm just really happy that we won.
I'm Lexi Elkovich. I'm a junior, and like Mia said, it was really special to all of us to be part of New Albany's first Division I state champions. So,
my name's Dave Wharton. I'm the head coach at New Albany. I love the simplicity of that as far as just racing fast. We have a very young squad here, no seniors, so they'll all be back, which is exciting for our team, and we're continuing to build for the Division I. But super proud of these girls. They set a school record in the process of winning the state championship. And as a team overall, academically, they were awarded the gold status by All-American. So that was pretty exciting as well on the academic side. So proud of all of them.
Good job, guys. Congratulations. Hope to see you back next year.
And now to wrestling, the boys Division I state champion at 170 pounds from Olentangy Liberty, Carson Karchla.
You can tell us where you go wrestling next year. Good to see you.
All right, I'm Carson Archelaw. I'm a senior at Olentangy Liberty High School, and I'll be attending the Ohio State University next year. So,
Carson's a two-time state champion, and this is the second year in a row he didn't give up an offensive point at the state tournament. And also, really glad he's going to Ohio State and being able to compete for Coach Ryan. Also, Carson was rated the #1 wrestler in the country this year at 170 pounds. And he had a lot of offers and a lot of good places to go, and we're glad he chose to stay home so we can go watch him and also try to win a national title for Ohio State. So Carson's also part of our team this year, and our team was all academic Ohio. We have 14 wrestlers that were entered in the sectional tournament, and our grade point average is 3.67. And Carson's grade point average was a part of that helped us become all academic first team Ohio as well. And so he has a lot of great things coming up for him, and we're excited that he's going to wrestle for Ohio State and be able to watch him on the Big Ten Network. Congratulations, Carson.
Division I state champion at 195 pounds from Dublin Kaufman, Seth Shoemate. Is not here. We'll move on to Division III state champ at 220 pounds, Hudson Jump from Grandview Heights. Also not here? Also not here. Okay. Moving right along. State champion girls basketball team Division III, Columbus Afrocentric. Again. We have Alexia Smith and Ariana Smith.
I'm Alexia Smith, and I go to Columbus Afrocentric, and I'm a junior.
I'm Ariana Smith. I'm a sophomore at Columbus Afrocentric Early College, and this was a special year for us because it was back-to-back that we won, and we went undefeated. So, yeah.
Congratulations. Good job.
I just want to say thank you all for having us back here again. It's always a special honor to come to this event and this honoring of all of these fantastic athletes here. I wanted to bring Alexia and Nani today. You know, they are a sister combo on our team. They're very important. Alexia, this was her third time playing in the state Final Four. Two-time back-to-back state champion. This was Nani's second time. She's a sophomore. Both of these young ladies are honor roll students. Nani has a scholarship offer from Akron already. Alexia has scholarships offers from Michigan State, Toledo, Dayton, also DePaul University. And she's a junior. She's one of the top players in the country. So also this year we were ranked number 3 in the nation. So it was a special year for us at Afrocentric. Thank you.
Next we have Harvest Prep, the Division III boys state champions. Brandon Beavers, Bryce Beavers, Brian Beavers, and Andrew Tate.
And we have grandmother of some of the students here in the audience, right here.
Oh, 3 of these boys?
Bryce, Brandon, and Brian.
Oh.
Come on up.
Their father's here too.
Well, go ahead, gentlemen. Do your grandmother proud now.
Hello, my name is Bryce Beavers. This year was very special. It was honestly just a blessing. I'm a senior, and I plan on playing basketball at either Shawnee State or Asbury University.
Hey, my name is Andrew Tate. I'm a senior at Harvest Prep, and I'm committed to Edison State.
My name is Brian Beavers. I go to Harvest Prep. I'm a sophomore, and we just had an amazing season.
My name is Brandon Beavers, and I am a senior at Harvest Prep.
I wanted to say thanks for having us here. It was a good partnership with Sports Commission. This year was great for us. Been expected, but they work hard and God is good, so amazing things can happen if you put in the work and believe. I'm really proud of them. I brought these 4 young men. Yes, they're pretty much brothers, but I brought the sophomore so he can see what it feels like to be here, so that he's motivated to get back here. I'm just so proud of the whole team, what we've done, what we've accomplished. Honor roll students, the whole team is about 3-7, so I'm just grateful and honored. And again, thank you again.
thank you to all the parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, sisters, brothers, and all family, friends of the athletes that are here and in your lives who have supported you all through your athletic training and who have taken you to all of your practices and helped you throughout, and your teachers and coaches. You know, it takes a lot of people to help you throughout your career in athletics, and it's a great thing to give thanks to everybody. So from me to you, I would say just thank everybody who has helped you throughout your life so far, and don't burn bridges. It's really important as you go through the rest of your career and life. And I know my colleagues probably want to add their comments. So.
Thank you. I'll just say to the athletes, the parents, and the guests that are here today, congratulations on such a tremendous achievement. The one piece of advice that I will give to the athletes that are here, I should add that I was a 12-time state champion. I'm just kidding. I was never a state champion, but I just felt like I wanted to say that. I had the opportunity to do it. So it sounded so good, didn't it? I was a 12-time state. No. But I will say this, that this is the type of thing that happens because you paid your dues. And just know that the hard work, the same type of effort that you put in to this achievement transfers in life. Use that same type of blood, sweat, tears approach to things in life, and things will go well. Not always, but most of the time. And congratulations once again to the athletes, to the families, and Godspeed and good luck to you.
So, Coach Marinelli and I are contemporaries. Coach Marinelli from Olentangy Liberty, who coached Carson, which means, if you contemporaries means we're old men. Back in those days, this is unheard of nowadays, but back in those days, we played multiple sports. You know, nowadays you play one sport, maybe two if you're lucky. But I played a sport every season, and you don't do that anymore. But the one thing I always say every time we do this, and we do this 3 times a year for folks, is please appreciate what you've accomplished. Revel in what you've accomplished. Take pride and glory in what you've just gone through and what you've done. And if you've done it multiple times, take pride in that. And if this is your first or second time here and you're still an underclassman, do what you can to get back here again next year, because winning a state championship is not an easy thing to do. Coach Marinelli and I, Coach Marinelli is a state champion. I was on a state championship team, and I came up just a couple points short of a state championship, and we competed in wrestling. But what you don't want to be is our age, looking back and it being the most important thing you ever did in your life. So use this time and revel in it, but do not be the person, and Google this, because I know you guys are too young to know who Bruce Springsteen is or even care who Bruce Springsteen is. But and if you do, I'm sure you don't like his music. But don't be the person that's in the Bruce Springsteen song "Glory Days," and all you have in your life are the memories of this time. Yeah. Don't let this be the most important thing you ever accomplished. Don't be the person who sits back when you're in your 50s, like I am, or like some of us are. Some are younger, some are older. But don't be the person who looks back upon this as the most important thing you ever accomplished. Use this as a springboard to more important things in your life. Use this championship. Use these lessons about what it took to get here to springboard you into a life of victory, a life of championships, a life of learning and winning and knowing what it's like to accomplish more. Don't be the person who, drowns in their beer at 50 years old and can only remember these days as the most important thing you ever did. So, accomplish more in your life than just this. And so that is, I think, the most important thing. The other thing I wanted to say to you is how impressed I am. Every coach that came up here talked about your academic achievements and what great students you are. You know, I was a decent student when I was in school, but my father had to take me off my wrestling team for a couple of weeks when I was in high school because I wasn't paying attention to my studies. I was on the varsity wrestling team. I was headed for the district championship, and he said, enough, because I wasn't studying hard enough, because I wasn't putting in time. And it cost me and it cost my team. And so it's amazing what you guys are doing in the classroom. And whatever you do, what you're doing in the pool, what you're doing on the basketball court, what you're doing on the wrestling mat is amazing. But what you're doing in the classroom is even more amazing. And that's going to be an accomplishment that's going to take you even farther than what you're doing on the athletic field. So congratulations to you guys.
So true.
Congratulations to you.
So true. So now is time that I'll say to you, you are more than welcome to stay for the rest of session, or you can leave if you'd like.
We'd love you all to learn more about county government.
Yes, we would.
But if you need to get to school,
understand.
or if you just want to go,
We
you're
get
welcome.
it. We do.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hopefully, we'll see a lot of you back here next year.
And even before would be great. You're
Yeah.
welcome to come
You're
back
always welcome.
anytime. So next on our agenda, we're going to talk about the census, because you may know every 10 years the Census Bureau counts the people living in the United States, and this time next year every household will be counted, and Commissioner Boyce has been working on the committee and is leading our committee to get set for doing just that. So I'm going to turn the announcement over to Commissioner Boyce to talk more about the census and to introduce our guest to talk about our 1 year to census counting time.
Great, thank you, Commissioner Brown, and thank you for the opportunity to serve as chairman of the Columbus Count Census 2020 Committee. The county will be pursuing efforts such as finding innovative ways to help spread the word about the importance of the census, not just with social media and a link on our website, but maybe with inserts in our water and sewer bills, or letters that Jobs and Family Services send out, or maybe even materials in the lobbies of other public-facing facilities like the dog shelter. It's vitally important that every resident be counted. So we'll be working hard over the next year with all of our community partners to ensure that that happens. The census provides detailed data that directs more than $33.5 billion to Ohio communities. Specifically, as a result of the census data, Ohio received $352 million for the CHIP program in 2016. Thanks to census data between 2013 and 2016, Ohio received more than $580 million in federal funding for low-income home energy assistance. Ohio received more than $1.3 billion in funding for highway construction that was authorized by the 2015 Fixing America's Surface Transportation Act and based on census data. In 2015, $1,814 was spent per person in Ohio based on the data derived from the 2010 census. I should add that in 2010, I was also the chairman of the Ohio Census Complete Count Committee and had the opportunity to spread the word throughout the great state of Ohio and the importance and value for all of our cities. And the data goes on and on about the impact that the census has. And so here's what I can tell you beyond the talking points and beyond all the promotions that we do. At the end of the day, it's really about making sure your voice is counted. Not specifically, but as a community, as a collective. And it's so critical that everyone stand up and ensure that they're promoting it in their neighborhood, whether it's in your church, your school, your employer, or even in your neighborhood or community. You all can play a role, and that's what we're challenging Central Ohio to do. We have some folks from the census here with us, so come on up, make your way up to the podium, that would that are going to tell us a little more. We've got Rose Simmons, and let's see, she'll introduce our guest here with us. And I hope that at the end of this presentation, you do something, whether it's you post on your social media, talk about it at church, put it in the church bulletin, or make an announcement at your community organization, because we've got time. We've got time to ensure that everyone's accounted. Rose, welcome to Franklin County.
Good morning. Great to see you all again, Commissioners. I'm here on behalf of the Philadelphia Regional Census Center. I'm here with Erica Sieben, our Assistant Regional Census Manager from Philadelphia. And we are charged with counting all residents of Franklin County. Article 1, Section 2 of the Constitution mandates that there is a count of all residents residing in the U.S. I want to leave you with the message that it is easy, important, and safe. Easy, we have 3 options to complete your census questionnaire. 2020 will be the first time we have an online self-response option. If that doesn't work for you, you can call and complete your questionnaire by phone. There will be 12 non-English languages for the questionnaire. There will be 59 languages for phone assistance. You can also request a paper questionnaire. So you have 3 options. If you don't take that opportunity for those 3 options, we have a non-response follow-up operation where we will be hiring several people throughout Franklin County to knock on the door of residents. Hiring. Franklin County has the largest workload in the state of Ohio. Our numbers are low, so we need you to help us push out the fact that there are jobs available, high-paying jobs. The jobs range in pay from $13 an hour to $32.50 an hour. We are hiring. You can go online at 2020census.gov/jobs. 2020census.gov/jobs. So that's the easy part. It's important because there are more than $675 billion in federal funds allocated annually based upon census data. Commissioner Boyce mentioned more than $33.5 billion comes to the state of Ohio. Most people will say, well, how does that affect me? Do you travel on the roads? Do you have children that attend the schools? Federal breakfast and lunch programs, Head Start, school nurses, new schools, all funding that is based on formulas based on census data. Safe. It is safe. We have a cybersecurity system that has been tested. It is safe that because we take an oath as employees, census employees, that we will not divulge information. If we do so, we risk a $250,000 fine and up to 5 years imprisonment. We are all working in an effort to make sure that everyone within Franklin County is counted, and we encourage you to participate in the 2020 census. Erica?
Yes. Thank you for your time today. We're very appreciative, and we look forward to partnering with you so that we get a complete count for Franklin County, as well as the city of Columbus and the whole state of Ohio. We're very committed to doing that with our partners. We need the community to also help us, especially in terms of referring people to our jobs, because I know not everyone's necessarily looking for a job. Some people may just want to earn extra money, but it's about helping out your community. We just have to pay you as well, too. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you. And we do have a resolution that we'd like to present on Census 2020. We're 1 year from the date, so we'd like to get a picture. We'll post it on our site and get some attention to the issue.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Okay. One more. We are also celebrating National Public Health Week in Franklin County, and here to help us celebrate and recognize 100 years of public health is our Franklin County Health Commissioner, Joe Mazzola. Welcome, Joe.
Thank you, Commissioner Brown, Commissioner Boyce, Commissioner Grady, members of staff. Thank you for the opportunity to talk about National Public Health Week. In the spirit of what we heard this morning, I want to invite our team up to join me here this morning. I brought several of our staff here this morning to recognize them. So every first week of April is National Public Health Week, but as you mentioned, this year is a special year for Franklin County Public Health. This is our centennial year. So we are going to use this week as our opportunity to talk about that, and it's going to culminate in an event on October 24th, which is the anniversary date, 100 years of Franklin County Public Health. And so, today we're here to talk about the work that we do, but I'm here to talk about the work that they do every day. And I also want to recognize Sally Morgan, who's one of our Board of Health members. But it's really about the good work that our staff do every day. And so whether they're out in the community doing inspections, working with health promotion programs, I could go on and on, but it's the quality of work that they do, and I want to thank them and recognize them. And I want to thank the community and the Board of Commissioners for your partnership. Public health is a team effort. It's a team effort in the community. It's a team effort at the county level, and we just really appreciate that. We also wanted to call attention to a new strategic plan that Franklin County Public Health just released. You should have copies in front of you. What we're doing really moving forward is really moving towards an idea around equity, making sure that our funding and our data and our policies and our engagement really reflect the idea around equity. So we're excited about where Franklin County Public Health is going. We're doing this in collaboration with our community, and we really appreciate the recognition around National Public Health Week. And we're looking forward to inviting all of you to our centennial celebration on October 24th later this year. So again, thank you to our staff, our Board of Health, and I really appreciate the time this morning. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. We have a resolution recognizing National Public Health Week that we'd like to give to you. We didn't realize October was Franklin County, so we'll probably do something for that.
Bring it back.
Congratulations. Let's get all of you in for the picture.
We're photo happy. Girls wrestling is going to be a big deal. They're making.
You know, April's County Government Month, and everything we do supports why counties matter. So we'll be talking more about that as the month goes on. So why don't we get to it with the county auditor?
Resolution number 226-19, resolution authorizing appropriation adjustments for providing salary and wage increases to non-bargaining employees for the remainder of 2019.
Good morning, President Brown, Commissioner Boyce, Commissioner O'Grady. Thank you for the opportunity to speak in support of this resolution. As Clerk mentioned, Resolution 24-19 was approved on January 15, 2019, authorizing appropriation adjustments of 2% for unclassified employees and additional 1.5% to address wage compression and/or merit for employees of county officials. That resolution only included increases for 6 pay periods for unclassified employees and 25 pay periods for classified employees. This resolution will appropriate the remaining 2% for unclassified employees as well as the 1.5 for wage compression. I do appreciate the commissioners deferring this decision until the start of my term, which has gone very smoothly, and thank the county administrator, OMB, and all of your staff and facilities as well for making the transition so smooth. We're appreciative of the opportunity to determine the allocation of these appropriations. If there are no questions or comments, again, I am here to urge support and adoption.
With no questions, move approval of Resolution 22619.
Second.
Moved and seconded in voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution number 226-19 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you. County Engineer.
Resolution number 227-19. Plans approved for the 2019 resurfacing program for various Franklin County roads, Franklin County, Ohio.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
My name is Cornell Robertson, Franklin County Engineer. With me today is James Jewell, Chief Deputy of Operations. James will present the first 2 resolutions, but before he gets started, I would like to wish Commissioner O'Grady an early happy birthday.
Thank you.
A lot of famous people are born in April.
Oh.
James?
Good morning. This resolution seeks the plan approval for the 2019 resurfacing program for various Franklin County roads. Plan specifications and estimates have been prepared and approved by the county engineer. The next step would be to schedule a bid opening. The project is scheduled to begin spring of 2019.
If there's no questions, move approval of Resolution 22719.
Second.
Moved and seconded in voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution number 227-19 has been adopted. Resolution number 228-19. Resolution authorizing a settlement for disputed property damage claims involving a Franklin County Engineer's Office employee in the amount of $35,000.
Commissioners, on March 15th of 2017, while en route to the job site, a Franklin County Engineer's Office employee was involved in a vehicle accident at US 33 Riverside Drive and Hayden Run Road. The Franklin County vehicle struck a vehicle owned by Whistler Dutes, causing damage, and injuries were reported. We have worked closely with the prosecutor's office, and they have recommended a total settlement in the amount of $35,000.
If there are no questions, move approval of Resolution 22819.
Second.
Moved and seconded in voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution number 228-19 has been adopted. Resolution number 229-19. Right-of-way plans approved for the replacement of the structure on Braun Road over Snyder Ditch, Madison Township, Franklin County, Ohio.
Commissioners, this resolution is to approve the right-of-way plans for Braun Road over Snyder Ditch, which is in the southeast part of the county in Madison Township, due east of Rickenbacker Airport. This bridge is 91 years old and is ready for replacement, and this resolution will allow us to move forward with right-of-way acquisitions.
No questions, move approval of Resolution 22919.
Second.
Moved and seconded in voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution number 229-19 has been adopted. Resolution number 230-19. Authorization for the Franklin County Engineer to enter into an agreement with Prairie Township and the State of Ohio Department of Natural Resources for the construction, improvement, and operation of a left turn lane into Galloway Sports Complex, Prairie Township, Franklin County, Ohio.
Commissioners, well said. That covers the gist of this resolution. Again, cooperative project, and will allow for the construction of a northbound left turn lane into a new sports complex along Galloway Road.
No questions, move approval of Resolution 23019.
Second.
Moved and seconded in voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution number 230-19 has been adopted. Resolution number 231-19. Resolution authorizing contracts with Draftco Inc. and Hall's Construction Materials Testing Inc. to provide consulting services in the amount of $117,080.
Commissioners, as stated, this resolution is for professional services, one to Draftco, which is an SBE company and veteran-owned. Also, Hall's Testing, and that is a woman-owned business enterprise. And we have worked with both of these companies in the past and would recommend your approval.
No questions. Move approval of resolution 231-19.
Second.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce. Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution number 231-19 has been adopted. Resolution number 232-19. Report forth of the Franklin County Engineer establishing sums of compensation for a portion of the owners of property abutting the Norton Road at Johnson Road improvement, Prairie Township and Pleasant Township, Franklin County, Ohio, in the amount of $5,661.
Again, Commissioners, this resolution is for right-of-way acquisition. The fourth report for the Norton Road, Johnson Road roundabout. It includes one property, and the appraisal was based on fair market value.
With no questions, move approval of 232-19.
Second.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution number 232-19 has been adopted.
Thank you, and if you like, I can stay
Under
around for
Board
the
of
next resolution.
Commissioners, sure.
Resolution number 233-19. Resolution appointing Transportation Improvement District Board of Trustee members, Franklin County, Ohio.
Commissioners, as you know, on March 12th, you all set up the Transportation Improvement District for Franklin County. That resolution also appointed 4 of the 5 voting members, with 1 seat to be filled. This resolution takes care of that appointment and includes Zach Woodruff of Whitehall. He is an economic development professional who lives in Franklin County, as stipulated in the previous resolution, and so we would recommend your approval of Zach Woodruff.
With no questions, move approval of 233-19.
Second.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution number 233-19 has been adopted.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Prosecuting attorney.
Resolution number 234-19. Resolution authorizing contract extensions for title insurance services in the amount of $400,000.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good
I jumped the
morning.
gun there a little bit.
Yeah, we've all done it.
This resolution asks for approval of contract extensions with Albin and Albin, Columbus Title of Westerville, and Paramount Title, and is related to the filing of foreclosure cases by the county. Last year, we filed 561 cases on 668 parcels. Each of those parcels generally requires individual title work. This year, we estimate approximately 700 to 750 cases on approximately 750 to 825 parcels. With no questions, we would ask for your approval.
No questions, move approval of resolution 234-19.
Second.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution number 234-19 has been adopted.
Okay, Job and Family Services.
Resolution number 235-19. Resolution approving a subaward agreement with the Columbus Urban League for intervention services for at-risk young males of color in the amount of $50,000.
Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
Joy Bivens, Director of Franklin County Job and Family Services. As you remember, we did the I Am My Brother's Keeper pilot since 2016 with the Columbus Urban League through the Young Men's Leaders. So that program has changed. They are now calling it the Young Men's Leadership Academy. The Columbus Urban League, which led the programming for I Am My Brother's Keeper, will remain engaged with a number of boys and young men who had participated in that initial pilot. And as you remember, that pilot was on the south side of Columbus. With us today, we have President Stephanie Hightower with the Columbus Urban League. If she could briefly come forward and share a little bit. Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning. Thank you, Director. Good morning, Commissioners, and thank you for the opportunity to be here. Again, I continue to be in awe of you all's continued work and support of young men of color in this community. Commissioner Boyce in particular, we talked last year, and we had a young man who came and gave a testimonial, and you attest to a lot of the same issues when you were growing up as a young man, having to deal with those issues that still our community has to embrace as it relates to young black men on a daily basis. We are committed to this work, even though we have not had funding for the past year. Our young people remain committed to the Columbus Urban League. Our coaches stay committed to these young boys. And so I just greatly appreciate the fact that we will have this additional funding for my folks who are committed to this work to be able to continue without having to come up with their own resources in order to make this work. This summer is going to be an important summer for our community, with not having the same summer youth employment opportunities that used to exist, and having dollars in order to have these young people employed. This will give us an opportunity through this leadership program to keep these young boys engaged. Our hope is that through some other avenues, right now, just so the community knows, we have over 400 kids who have called the Urban League since January that are looking for summer employment. And so we're hoping to take some of those boys that are a part of that 400, get them engaged in this program. And as Director Bivens has also said to us, this is a countywide program. This is not just a program for just one segment of our community, but for the county. And so again, we look forward to continuing to serve our young boys of color in this community, and thank you for the opportunity to do that.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you. With no questions, move approval of Resolution 23519.
Second.
Moved and second in voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Resolution number 235-19 has been adopted.
Thank you,
Thank
Commissioners.
you. Office on Aging.
Resolution number 236-19. Resolution authorizing a novation agreement with Nurse Medical Home Healthcare, LLC.
Good morning, Commissioners. Michelle Missler, the Director of the Office on Aging. The Office on Aging presents this resolution authorizing a novation agreement with Nurse Medical Healthcare Services, Inc., as they have changed their name to Nurse Medical Home Healthcare Services, LLC. Pending any questions, we request your approval of this resolution.
If no questions, move approval of 23619.
Second.
Moved and second in voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce? Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Resolution number 236-19 has been adopted. Resolution number 237-19. Resolution authorizing a novation agreement with Addis Healthcare, South Carolina, Inc., doing business as Arcadia Home Care, and Staffing.
The Office on Aging presents this resolution authorizing a novation agreement with Priority Home Healthcare, Inc., doing business as Addis Home Care, as the organization has changed its name to Addis Healthcare, Inc., doing business as Arcadia Home Care and Staffing. Pending any questions, we request your approval of this resolution.
I swear your agency has more novation agreements than anybody else.
Yes, it's true.
With no questions, move approval of
is.
23719.
Second.
Moved and second in voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Resolution number 237-19 has been adopted. Resolution number 238-19. 2019 Franklin County Office on Aging Day with the Columbus Clippers in the amount of $9,825.
The Office on Aging requests that June 20th, 2019 be proclaimed the Franklin County Office on Aging Day with the Columbus Clippers. And we seek approval to provide admission and 1,300 lunches, including bottles of water, to older adults attending the baseball game. This event affords area seniors with a nostalgic opportunity to rekindle their love for baseball, interact with others, and receive resource information. Pending any questions, we request your approval of this resolution.
We do have a speaker speaking on this resolution, Ellen Baumgartner.
It's a great annual day.
It is a wonderful day. Ellen, welcome. Ellen is representing the Bread Organization. I know you've been here before. There's 3 minutes. You know.
Good to see you, Ellen.
Good morning, Commissioners, and thank you for this opportunity. My name is Ellen Baumgartner, and I'm representing the Bread Organization. It's exciting to have an Office on Aging Day with the Clippers. Many people in our community are Clippers fans, and hopefully that day will highlight the work that the office does to help seniors with a variety of needs. including those with housing struggles. We have had our members share stories here week after week. We want to be sure that as the county finishes the poverty study and the economic development study, that you get to hear from our constituents. Some of our members are seniors, not me, of course, who are physically unable to get here due to various health conditions, but they still need affordable housing. For those in that situation, we still want you to hear their stories. I'd like to share one more story with you. One of our members shared this with us. After a health scare and time in the hospital, her sister was released from her job. This left her to pay her bills with a $700 Social Security check. She lives in an apartment on the east side. It is not a well-kept property. She wants to move to an affordable place on a bus line so that she can maintain her independence. She receives help from a family member with the utilities, food, and other things, which are a stretch for her family at times. But think about the people who don't have a family to help them out each month. We have been asking for an increase in the conveyance fee to the maximum $2 allowed by state law. We know that this won't solve our housing crisis. However, if this $2 increase went to the Affordable Housing Trust Fund, thousands of additional families would be able to move into safe, decent, affordable housing. Oh, excuse me, lost my place. This includes seniors, people with disabilities, working households, and special needs populations. This is a solution that could be implemented in the short term as you continue to look for long-term solutions. And lastly, I'd like to add that I hope that more of you will join us on our See the Need tour this afternoon with the Kerwin Institute. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioners, Eric Janis, Deputy Administrator, I might only add that I know we do have several staff members going on that tour this afternoon.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
If there are no further questions, move approval of Resolution 23819.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Resolution number 238-19 has been adopted. Resolution number 239-19. Resolution authorizing consulting services to support the upgrade of the Q Continuum case management system in the amount of $98,800.
The Office on Aging presents this resolution authorizing a contract with TMH Solutions, Inc. for consulting services to assist in the upgrade of the current Q Continuum case management system. Within the scope of this contract, TMH Solutions will provide a project manager who will be performing a gap analysis to determine any deficiencies that may exist between the two versions of the case management systems, as well as any externally dependent systems. This 6-month contract will run from April 2nd, 2019 through September 30th, 2019, and will not exceed $98,800. Pending any questions, we request your approval of this resolution.
With no questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 23919.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Resolution number 239-19 has been adopted.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Economic Development and Planning.
Resolution number 240-19. Review a petition to annex 4.1 acres from Prairie Township to the City of Columbus, case number ANX 0319.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jenny Snap, Assistant Director, Franklin County Economic Development and Planning. This resolution is to consider an expedited Type 2 annexation petition of 4.1 acres from Prairie Township to the City of Columbus. The area to be annexed includes property located at Fisher Road, which is north of Fisher, south of Interstate 70, west of Interstate 270, and east of Hilliard Rome Road. Petition was filed by agent Robert Constad on behalf of the property owner Kenmore Aggregates the second LLC, and they are in attendance if you have any questions. 100% of the site's perimeter is contiguous with Columbus, and the city passed ordinance number 0674-2019 on March 11, 2019, indicating that the services that will be provided once the annexation is approved, and a statement regarding incompatible land uses and the zoning buffer. The petition meets all statutory requirements and outlined in Section 709.021 of the Ohio Revised Code, and pending any questions, we request your approval.
With no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 240. I'm sorry. First, I guess I should ask the prosecutor if you guys are cool with everything.
Commissioner O'Grady, I'm not aware that our office has any issues with this application.
Okay, cool. With no other questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 24019.
I'll second.
Moved and second in voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Resolution number 240-19 has been adopted. Resolution number 241-19, review a petition to annex .5326 acres from Franklin Township to the City of Columbus, case number ANX 0419.
I'll ask you again. Go ahead.
This resolution is to consider an expedited Type 2 annexation petition of 0.5326 acres from Franklin Township to the City of Columbus. The area to be annexed includes property located at 4143 Ongaro Drive, that's south of Ongaro, west of North Wilson Road, east of Interstate 270, and north of Interstate 70. Petition was filed by agent and owners Benjamin and Lauren Halton, who are in attendance if you have any questions. 28.38% of the site's perimeter is contiguous with Columbus, and the city passed ordinance number 0683-2019 on March 11th, 2019, indicating the services that will be provided once the annexation is approved in a statement regarding incompatible land uses and a zoning buffer. Petition meets all statutory requirements of Section 709.021 of the Ohio Revised Code, and pending any questions, we request your approval.
Again, Harold, any questions from the prosecutor?
No.
Okay.
Commissioner O'Grady.
With no other questions, then I'll move approval of 24119.
I'll second.
Moved and second in voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Resolution number 241-19 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Public Facilities Management.
Resolution number 242-19, resolution authorizing recycling of information technology equipment declared obsolete by the Franklin County Automatic Data Processing Board.
Good morning, Commissioners. Darla Reardon, Director, Public Facilities Management. Monthly, this agency is asked by the Data Processing Board to assist with the disposal of obsolete surplus IT equipment. We do so in a manner consistent with this board's commitment to promote sustainable principles in our policy decisions and programs. Pending any questions, we request your approval to dispose of this e-waste.
If there's no questions or comments, move approval of 24219.
Second.
Moved and second in voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Resolution number 242-19 has been adopted. Resolution number 243-19, resolution declaring personal property as unneeded, obsolete, or unfit and not needed for public use, and authorizing the disposal of said items via the disposal services of Capital City Dental and Compliance in the amount of $643.
This resolution will declare personal property, specifically 2 X-ray units identified by the Franklin County Coroner's Office as obsolete and unneeded, and authorizes the equipment to be responsibly demanufactured and recycled in a safe and environmentally responsible manner by Capital City Dental and Compliance. Pending any questions, we request your approval of this resolution.
If there's no further comments or questions, move approval of 24319.
Second.
Moved and second in voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Resolution number 243-19 has been adopted. Resolution number 244-19, resolution authorizing an amendment to the contract agreement with Moody Nolan, Inc. to provide professional design services associated with the planning, design, and construction of a new Franklin County Forensic Science Center at an increase in an amount of the contract not to exceed $86,500 for a total amount $2,674,384.
In September of 2016, Moody Nolan, Inc. was awarded a contract agreement to provide professional design services associated with the construction of the new Franklin County Forensic Science Center. Subsequently, Franklin County acquired an alternative site for the project, and the architectural team was asked to explore site acquisition options. There have also been several project scope modifications to conferencing space, HVAC, and covered parking for investigators. Pending any questions, we respectfully request your approval of this contract amendment with Moody Nolan, Inc. to provide additional professional design services.
If there are no questions, move approval of 244-19.
Second.
Moved and second in voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution number 244-19 has been adopted. Resolution number 245-19, resolution authorizing a modification to the contract agreement with Bruner Corporation to perform additional HVAC activities associated with the construction of the Franklin County Correction Center at an increase in the amount of the contract not to exceed $241,289 for a revised total amount of $18,716,059.
In March of 2018, Bruner Corporation was awarded a contract agreement to perform HVAC activities associated with construction of the new Franklin County Correction Center. This resolution authorizes the first modification of the contract agreement with Bruner to provide additional HVAC activities, including mechanical work associated with various design documents issued by DLZ Architecture, Inc., such as refinements to ductwork, pumps, and piping, and modifies the contract completion date accordingly. Pending any questions, PFM respectfully requests your approval of contract modification number 1 with Bruner Corporation.
If there are no questions, move approval of 245-19.
Second.
Moved and second in voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution number 245-19 has been adopted. Resolution number 246-19, resolution authorizing a contract extension with Public Communication Services, Inc. to provide inmate telephone services.
PFM collaborates with the Franklin County Sheriff in the management of the contract for inmate telephone services. Today, we are recommending that we continue our service relationship with the current contractor, PCS, and award a contract extension through October of 2019. PCS is an industry leader in this field. The services provided by the contractor to the county under this contract are provided at no cost to the county. Franklin County has been a leader in this area for many years by offering some of the lowest inmate calling rates in the country. Studies make clear that inmates who maintain contact with family and community while incarcerated have a reduced rate of recidivism and are more likely to become productive citizens upon their release. Pending any questions, PFM recommends your approval of this contract.
If there are no questions, move approval of 246-19.
You know, this is one of the things I'm so glad that we're able to do, because you're right, we used to have much higher rates, and the county took this to heart when we started doing Smarter Justice work years ago and lowered the rates.
Well
took
ahead of
on
the FCC.
Yeah. And it makes a huge impact for the inmates to have contact with family, friends, and just to have that contact is so important, and to keep the rates reasonable and the lowest in one of the lowest in the country. There are some communities that have outrageously high rates, and there have been stories recently written and talked about in the media that how high those rates are, so thank you.
And this contract extension maintains the current rate
Right.
of 4 cents per minute, which
Yeah.
is very low.
Yeah, this is really important. Thank you.
Second, Commissioner Brown.
Second.
Moved and second in voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution number 246-19 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Purchasing.
Resolution number 247-19, resolution approving purchases for various Franklin County agencies in the amount of $3,022,817.86.
Good morning, Commissioners. Carl Cuthbert, Director of Purchasing. The resolution before you requests for approval of 107 purchase orders. Included in this resolution are 26 eligible purchase orders. These are defined as purchase orders in which small emerging business enterprises are likely to participate. Of these purchase orders, 13 were awarded to small emerging businesses, which is 50% of the eligible purchase order volume. The sum of these 18 purchase orders totals $184,606.04, which is 81.2% of the eligible purchase order dollar value. These purchase orders have been pre-certified as availability funded by the county auditor. Pending any questions, I recommend their approval.
No questions, move approval 24719.
Second.
Moved and second in voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Resolution number 247-19 has been adopted.
Thank you. Any journalizations?
There are none. Thank you, Commissioner.
We are adjourned. Thank you.